Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to another Playerunknown's background video for Xbox One. Now yesterday we had the release of the weekly update number 15, and with that came some changes and fixes to the game. I'm going to go over some of the feedback for the latest update, what's good, what's still broken, and what new issues, if any, have shown up. But that's not really the biggest part of this video. Now I was planning yesterday to upload a video about the dev letter, but I decided not to as it didn't really answer anything I haven't already mentioned in previous videos as well. But there are some things worth looking at, as PUBG Audio, our new community manager for Xbox at PUBG HQ, has been answering questions on the post on Reddit. Therefore, I wanted to give it some time to let Audio answer so I could share any info with you guys. And so let's start off by going over the feedback from yesterday's update before we go over the stuff from the dev letter. I don't think there were any issues with the added report function for team killing, and there are no issues with the new additions to the Miramar map. The Oasis area was improved, and I haven't seen any issues there. It's more problems with the game in general. Someone was kind enough to let me know in regards to team killing what happens when you do team kill, and that player received a 25-hour ban from Xbox Live. You can still use apps like Netflix and YouTube, etc., but you cannot go online to things like games and parties. So that is good to know what happens if you team kill. There is a reason not to do it now. I'm not sure if further action is taken if you repeatedly team kill, but you definitely get a ban if you do it the first time around. For the most part though, yesterday's update solely based on my comment section, it's safe to say the game has not got any better since that patch, but rather worse. More crashing, more lagging and rubber banding. In basic terms, the game is unplayable for a lot of you guys, mostly on the original Xbox One. Now I never really have too many issues on the Xbox One X. I have had a couple of more crashes recently with the Mate update, but that is really all. There is some lag at the start of Miramar matches, but it's not been too bad. To be honest, I think the game was never really designed for the original Xbox One anyway, and I think that they thought most people would buy the new Xbox to go with the game, but they were definitely wrong. Anyway, they tried to fix the crashes. This update so far, it's made things worse, not better. However guys, I don't think you should give up just yet. They are working on crashes as their top priority right now, and so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt for at least a little while. At least until the next update because of something PUBG Audio mentioned on Reddit. So I was going over what questions were answered on the dev letter, and there were a couple of big points to go over, and I'm going to start with the biggest piece of news. Somebody said that they were giving up on the game after the recent update, which a lot of you guys have, and this was what Audio's reply was. As much as you're expecting June the 5th, please don't give up on us yet. I can't tell much yet, but there will be plenty of other news that you'll like in June, and June the 5th is only the start. Things will improve much more by July. We'll make sure to have June plans post soon so people won't miss out. But it doesn't stop there guys, because in another post about June the 5th update, this is what Oriori said. June the 5th will definitely resolve the top one reason for crashing. We will still need a lot of improvements to have all of the above issues solved. We plan to have many, very many issues fixed in June. As we said above, we have expanded the dev team and a bigger expansion will come. So please understand that June the 5th will be the start and our rate of improvement will accelerate moving on. So guys, that is some great news to hear and lots to extrapolate from those short pieces of text. The Xbox dev team has been increased already, and not only that, they are planning to increase the team further. The number one cause of crashes will be fixed on the June the 5th update, and also there is a June the 5th update, which is in 2 days. I assume the new update we just received was simply added early and that it would be several weeks before we saw another update, but apparently we have one in 2 days. They have very many, to quote the post, issues to fix in June. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Oriori did say they plan to fix a lot of stuff in June. The final and best bit of news in all of that is they plan to accelerate improvements going forward. That means more and regular updates to the game to go with the better communication. I've already seen a big difference since PUBG Audio joined the team. I've made like 6 PUBG news videos this week compared to the 1 or none that we normally see. So things are looking up, and I don't know about you guys, but it's all sounding exciting right now going forward. I know there are constant issues from the game, but for the first time possibly because of the threat of other games this year, and there are loads, it seems PUBG Corp are finally doing something about it, and June and July will really be the test of whether they can improve the game enough to prevent lots of players leaving later in the year. The next piece of info from the dev letter, which nobody has really mentioned yet, which is a big piece of news, is that the devs are working on analog controls. I mean, this is actually huge because it's going to completely improve the movement mechanics 100%. If you played H1Z1, and yes, not everyone enjoyed it, but you can't say the controls for the game were not much more improved than PUBG's were. That is going to make a big difference to many players, especially those who struggle with aiming and just moving in general, which is still quite clunky. But how long it is until we get that, the ETA on release is that we're going to find out the ETA for release next week. So June and July, starting on May the 5th, which is in a couple of days, is looking to be a good time for the game on Xbox One, and they have said that they are going to fix the number one cause of crashes on the next update. Well guys, that is it for today's PUBG news on Xbox One. Plenty of issues caused by the latest update, but it's not quite time to give up on the game, as the devs have promised June and July, starting on the 5th, will be a big time for the game. Let me know in the comments then if you think they can pull it off and bring the game back to where it should be. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn notifications so you get every single news video as soon as it's released for PUBG and other games. Check out links on screen for similar videos to this one, and guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.